Hey guys, Colin here. If you watched the last Raccens PC build, you'll know that Trevor just finished building a new computer named Deep Thought. Now his computer was slightly better than my current one, Avigantimos, so I did the only reasonable thing and built a brand new PC.
Whosoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor.
Try and outdo me, eh? Let's see what you got.
Let's take a look, shall we? First we've got the Intel 7700K, some G.skill Trident Z 16GB RAM, 2 MSI Gaming 1070s, 1 Gaming Z and 1 standard gaming version, which I made a comparison video on, a Samsung 960 Pro M.2 512GB. All that's going in the MSI Gaming M5 motherboard. We have the NZXT Kraken X62 water cooler for the CPU. Powering all that is the EVGA Supernova 850 G2, and that's all going inside the Darkpace Pro 900 by Be Quiet.
Very impressive. Well, let's get to work. Alright, well, tell me about this case.
Well, seeing as this case is from Be Quiet, it's got lots of sound dampening foam on the inside. This specific case is also fully modular, allowing me to adjust everything to the opposite side, including the glass panel, since my current setup, my tower is on the left, and I can adjust the motherboard tray height for different power supply sizes and CPU cooler sizes. So we undid the 9 screws holding in the motherboard tray, unplugged the fan speed controller, and popped it out.
Now that it's popped out, we can install the I/O shield and the motherboard.
So first we install the Intel 7700K using the standard Intel installation method.
So next we ram in the RAM in slots 2 and 4 as stated in the motherboard manual.
So here's something new in M.2. First I unscrewed the shield, installed the M.2, which was a mistake. We had to readjust that screw to the final hole. So pull it out, toss the screw in the final hole, reinstall it, and then screw down the shield with the retaining screw. So now it's about time we put the motherboard tray back in, upside down. Yeah.
So with this fancy case, there's an extra little bit of power supply cord, so you can move it around to adjust for different builds.
Alright, so next came mounting the radiator and CPU cooler. We made a video on this in Trevor's computer, which we'll link right there. And the only difference is my fans are mounted in a pull configuration rather than push, where my fans are on top of the radiator pulling air through rather than pushing it into the radiator. So next came transplanting the 2 1070s inside Avigantimos into Mjolnir. I also needed to take his disk drive to install drivers and whatnot.
So first we have to uninstall the 1070s from Avigantimos. Don't worry, he's getting his old 960 back. And if you're wondering how to uninstall and install graphics cards, we actually have a video for it right there.
So now that it's done, let's light this bitch up, shall we?
So long entrusted with the mighty hammer Mjolnir, forged in the heart of a dying star. Its power has no equal. As a weapon to destroy, or as a tool to build. 'Tis a fit companion for a king.
You may have noticed that some of the graphics cards are gray now. We did that. Check it out. Very nice.
Oh my. You, hey, you there, Box. Forget everything you know about being a Box. From now on you are Avagantimos, the eater of nipples, and you're coming with me. Let's go. Slow me down, Avagantimos. Avagantimos must drink when he is thirsty. Show him what you're made of. Give him some. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I think something just fell out, but we're not done with it yet. We're not showing any mercy. Come on. Keep hitting him. And then the finishing blow. Yeah. Those were some mighty fine moves back there. He must have been trained by Bruce Lee himself. Now let's see what fell out. Come on now. We've still got a long ways to go. It's just you and me, Avagantimos. What is this? Oh, this shit's blocking my way. Alright. You want to stop the journey? Then you have quite the task in front of you. Oh my gosh, no! Avagantimos, no! I feel bad for leaving Avagantimos behind, but he wouldn't keep up with me. He brought it on himself.